11th game as a Laker. What an impact already. They've won 8 in a row. Meanwhile, Jason Tatum, he's been making an impact on Celtics history since his rookie season 8 years ago. And good evening, everyone. Along with Richard Jefferson and Doris Burke, Mike Breen on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. Lakers Celtics is always special, but the way the season is unfolding and the changes that have been made, this is now one of the most anticipated regular season games of the season. And number one reason is Luka Doncic. Doris, he's only played in 10 games, but already you see the potential. How have the Lakers changed with Doncic?
I think the place you feel it most profoundly, Mike, is the amount of space the Lakers are now playing with on the offensive end of the floor. Luka's gravity is such that he's going to draw 2 defenders, which means both your shot quality and your three-point volume are going to go way up. But for the most important chess piece on the board, LeBron James, singular, historic career, but he's at a moment where he's ready to cede some responsibility. And he's playing alongside a guy who has not only the basketball skill, but the intellect to absorb and want that responsibility. As J.J. Redick said, we've got 2 supercomputers.
And the Lakers, of course, their fans are thinking of another championship. Meanwhile, for Boston, they're still the defending champs. And if they're healthy, many believe they can win back-to-back titles. The key, of course, is being healthy and being a team, because they are a great team.
They are the most complete team in the game of basketball. They're led by Jason Tatum, who's an MVP candidate, and Jaylen Brown, who's the reigning Finals MVP. But it is their depth that has been causing problems for teams over this stretch. When you look at what Peyton Pritchard and Derek White did just a few games ago, they had a historic performance, the first pair to go for 40 points as Celtic teammates. 84 total points and 1 turnover. Oh, by the way, they also hit 19 threes. This is the definition of strength in numbers for this Boston Celtics team.
And because of all that's happened recently, this game has become quite the event. With more on that, let's check in with Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, Jason Tatum was just 12 years old the last time these two He even hyped up this game the other night in a post-game interview on another network, saying, quote, ABC, Celtics, Lakers, it's what the fans want to see. And fans apparently want to see this one badly, because this game is not only the hottest ticket in town, it's with courtside seats selling for more than $23,000 each, the highest price for a Celtics regular season home game ever. For Luka Doncic, this will be his first time back in Boston since losing the finals in June, but Luka has had plenty of personal success against the Celtics. He's averaging almost 30 points a game against Boston, Mike, in 11 career games.
You can feel the electricity, Lisa. Lakers and Celtics once again. Franchises in NBA history. Something on your chest, better get it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now.
NBA Saturday Primetime on ABC is presented by the new crispy tenders at Wingstop. Wingstop, bring the flavor. This presentation of NBA Saturday Primetime presented by Wingstop will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Faces change, banners hang, but one thing remains the same. These are the franchises that define NBA greatness.
They won it again.
Back to back. Yeah. Artest, that's a three. Bang!
Well, this one's by far the sweetest because it's against them.
The legacy they've established is the standard.
Tatum, cash, money.
He wears champion well.
Tonight, a new star makes his debut on this stage.
Luka has to throw it for three. It goes!
A stage unquestioned as the greatest rival in the sport.
ABC, Celtics versus Lakers, so the fans want to see. If it's that deep-rooted, then they'll always live on.
And here we go. Time for the Los Angeles Lakers and the Boston Celtics on an NBA Saturday primetime on ABC, presented by Wingstop. And the site is beautiful Boston, Massachusetts. A cold but gorgeous Saturday night in a city that is filled with indelible moments of American history. People come from far and wide to see even some TV sitcom history. And of course, great sports history, including Celtics championships. And it is a sold-out TD Garden for the Lakers and the Celtics as we look and listen to some wire to get us started.
Good, man. Together on three. 1, 2, 3. Together. Roll, baby.
Man, I like this, man. All right, Red. Yeah, the dog.
Well, they look like they're ready to have some fun as tonight's starting lineups is delivered by Taco Bell. And some changes. Jackson Hayes, who has been starting recently at center for the Lakers since the trade, he is out tonight. Jared Vanderbilt gets his first start of the season at the center position, going small. Meanwhile, no Kristaps Porzingis. He's still out with an illness. But Drew Holiday, who missed his last 4 games, he returns for the Boston Celtics. And we know the fans are fired up. They just feel the difference. There's a lot of Laker fans here. That's always the case on the road. Celtic fans, of course, hate the Laker fans and vice versa. But, Richard, even the players feel when there's something different in the air.
This is one of those moments that as a player, as a kid, as a professional, you dream of. You know Lakers and Celtics is different. It's Yankees versus Red Sox. It's one of those Duke versus North Carolina, Michigan versus Ohio State. This is the NBA's version of a great rivalry.
Endorse anytime it's on the schedule, but with all that's happened in the last couple of weeks, it's amazing how things have changed in terms of the overall picture of who can win in the NBA.
Everybody wants to know if the Lakers are a legitimate title contender. They've been the best defense since January 30th. This will be the best test in that strength of schedule, opponent quality shots. So let's see if they're for real.